The 3 a.m. mystery. Have you ever woken up at exactly 3 a.m., your mind wide awake, your body still, and the darkness around you feeling more profound than usual? You glance at the clock, sigh in frustration, and wonder, why always at this hour? If this happens to you or someone you love, you're not alone. Millions of older adults across the world find themselves awake at precisely the same hour every night, often without a clear explanation. Some brush it off, others lie awake for hours, and many quietly wonder if something deeper is going on, physically, emotionally, or even spiritually. In this video, we're diving deep into the mystery of why so many older adults wake up at 3 a.m. Is it just a normal part of aging? Or is your body trying to tell you something? What you'll learn might surprise you. Because waking up at 3 a.m. isn't just about sleep. It's about stress, health, hormones, emotions, and even habits you don't realize are affecting your nights. You'll discover practical solutions, emotional insights, and science-backed strategies to help you sleep better, starting tonight. The natural changes in aging. Sleeplets start with the science. As we age, our sleep patterns change dramatically. Many older adults report falling asleep earlier, waking up earlier, and experiencing more nighttime awakenings. But why? The answer lies in the brain. Your sleep is regulated by an internal clock known as the circadian rhythm. In youth, this rhythm is strong and predictable. Melatonin, the hormone responsible for signaling your body to sleep, is released in steady cycles. You fall asleep easily, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling refreshed. But with age, melatonin production begins to drop. This decline affects your sleep-wake cycle. Your body may no longer send a strong sleep signal at night, and it might wake up more easily, especially in the early hours of the morning. Your body also spends less time in deep sleep, known as slow-wave sleep. This is the most restorative part of the sleep cycle. Instead, you spend more time in lighter sleep stages, meaning you're more likely to wake up at small disruptions, noises, or internal cues like thirst, needing the bathroom, or a slight change in body temperature, so it's normal for sleep to become more fragmented with age. But why 3 a.m.? Research shows that cortisol, the body's stress hormone, starts to rise naturally around 3 a.m. in preparation for waking up. This is part of your biological rhythm. But in older adults, this rise can be more abrupt, especially if there's any underlying anxiety or stress. And while these changes are a natural part of aging, they're only one piece of the puzzle. Cortisol and stress. The hidden trigger. Let's talk about cortisol. This hormone is your body's built-in alarm system. It helps regulate metabolism, immune response, and, most importantly for us, your sleep-wake cycle. Cortisol levels follow a daily rhythm. They are lowest around midnight and begin to rise in the early hours of the morning, peaking around 7 to 8 a.m. This surge helps you feel alert and ready to start your day. But for many older adults, the cortisol surge begins too early or spikes too high. Why? Chronic stress. Stress can be silent. You may not feel anxious, but your body might be carrying emotional or physical burdens. The loss of a loved one, financial uncertainty, medical concerns, or even just the feeling of loneliness. These worries linger in your subconscious. And when cortisol spikes around 3 a.m., your brain wakes up too quickly. Suddenly, you're wide awake with racing thoughts. Your mind might jump to a worry, a regret, or a random thought that spirals. Even past trauma can affect your sleep decades later. For example, studies have shown that veterans or those who experienced loss in early life may have heightened cortisol responses that persist into old age. This doesn't mean you're broken. It means your body is responding to something real, emotionally or biologically. The key is learning how to soothe this system. Mindfulness, journaling, therapy, and even gentle nighttime routines can calm cortisol and prevent those jarring wake-ups. We'll explore more solutions soon, but first, Let's look at another surprising cause. Chapter 3. Blood sugar, diet, and nighttime disruptions. Word count 1200. One of the most overlooked reasons for waking up at 3 a.m. is blood sugar. Here's how it works. When your blood sugar drops too low during the night, a condition known as nocturnal hypoglycemia, your body responds as if it's in danger. Your brain signals the adrenal glands to release adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones rapidly raise your blood sugar to keep you alive, but they also jolt you awake, often with a racing heart, slight sweating, or anxiety. You might think, I'm not diabetic. But even non-diabetics can experience nighttime blood sugar crashes, especially if you skip dinner or eat too early, you consume high-carb meals without enough protein or fat, you drink alcohol before bed, you take medications that affect glucose for older adults. Especially those on medications for diabetes or high blood pressure, this risk increases. Other medical issues can also cause 3 a.m. wake-ups. Sleep apnea disrupts oxygen levels, causing micro-awakenings. Restless leg syndrome can cause you to shift and wake. Acid reflux might rise in the early morning hours. Even needing to urinate frequently, called nocturia, is common in seniors due to changes in kidney function or prostate issues. The body has its way of signaling distress. The key is paying attention. So if your 3 a.m. wake-ups come with other symptoms, sweating, anxiety, shortness of breath, it may be time to talk to your doctor about possible medical causes. Chapter 4. Emotional and spiritual. Meanings of 3 a.m. wake-ups. Word count 1300. Beyond science, many people believe the 3 a.m. hour holds emotional or spiritual meaning. And whether you're spiritual or not, these interpretations can offer powerful insight. In traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, each organ system corresponds to a 2-hour window in the 24-hour cycle. Between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m., the liver is believed to be most active. The liver is not just a detox organ, it's connected to emotional processing, especially anger, frustration, and repressed emotions. If you wake during this time, TCM suggests your liver might be overworking, physically or emotionally. Other philosophies link 3 a.m. to the hour of the soul, a time when the veil between the conscious and subconscious is thinnest. It's when unresolved emotions, grief, or spiritual distress surface. Many older adults report dreams of lost loved ones, life regrets, or long-forgotten memories during this hour. Some even say it's when they feel most connected to something greater than themselves. You don't have to be religious to reflect on this. Waking up at 3 a.m. may be your mind's quiet way of saying, let's process this, let's heal it. Might be grief you never fully faced, guilt over words never said, or simply the mind revisiting the past as it prepares for life's next chapter. One of the most powerful things you can do after waking up is not panic, but reflect. What were you thinking about? What feelings surfaced? Sometimes, your sleeplessness is not a problem to be fixed, but a message to be understood. Chapter 5. The consequences of repeated 3 a.m. wake-ups. Word count 900. Waking up once in a while is normal, but when 3 a.m. becomes a nightly ritual, it starts to affect your health. Poor sleep weakens your immune system, making you more vulnerable to illness. It increases inflammation in the body, worsening conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and diabetes. Your cognitive function also takes a hit. Memory loss, brain fog, and even early signs of dementia can be linked to long-term sleep disruption. And let's not forget mood. Sleep-deprived seniors are more likely to experience depression, irritability, and loneliness. Sleep isn't just rest, it's medicine, it's repair. It's emotional processing and memory consolidation. So when it's broken, every night at 3 a.m., it matters. Chapter 6. Solutions that actually work. Word count 1800. Let's talk about what you can do, starting tonight. Establish a consistent bedtime routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This reinforces your body's circadian rhythm. Avoid stimulants and alcohol. Skip caffeine after 2 p.m. Alcohol may make you drowsy at first, but it disrupts deep sleep later. Eat a balanced evening snack. A small snack with protein and healthy fat, like almond butter on toast, can stabilize blood sugar overnight. Create a calm sleep environment, cool room temperature, around 65 degrees or 18 degrees, blackout curtains, white noise, or calming nature. Sounds 5. Practice relaxation techniques before bed. Try gentle stretching, reading something uplifting, gratitude journaling, deep breathing, or meditation. Seek emotional support. Talk to a therapist, join a support group, or simply speak with a trusted friend. Processing emotions during the day helps prevent them from haunting you at night. Check your medications. Some drugs, especially steroids, blood pressure meds, and antidepressants, can interfere with sleep. Always consult your doctor before making changes. Track your sleep. Use a journal or app to log what time you went to bed, what you ate, how you felt. When you woke up, patterns will start to emerge, and from there, solutions become easier.